Hello guys, welcome to a kind of special Bread Age Productions video. And this video is going to be about this particular stream and what happened with it. So I'm calling this the YouTube screwed up thing because I was streaming just fine Far Cry 3. I was towards the end of the stream when right after the helicopter mission with the Flight of the Valkyries playing, and I was getting right to the end credits and the end credit song, and suddenly my stream cut, and I thought maybe it's my internet, so I reset that. Didn't help it. I refreshed the page. Didn't help it. I had no idea how, what, when my stream just suddenly ended. And when I went to studio, it just didn't exist. Part 12 was there, but not part 13. And so I'm just like, what the heck happened here? And so I dug through my email, and I had an email from YouTube stating that my stream went against the community guidelines, and I just couldn't figure out why. There was no nudity, I don't remember all of the community guidelines off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. There was nothing really to be against the community guidelines. The only thing I could think of was, well, Flight of the Valkyries played. And what's strange is that when I was doing some research when this all went down, that I noticed some people had gotten copyright claims from Flight of the Valkyries, which makes sense, I suppose. But again, to me, I'm like, that's a classical music song. That should be public domain at this point. You can't copyright that song. Either way, it was that and the Far Cry 3 end credit song titled I'm Sorry, which is a part of the Far Cry 3 soundtrack by Brian Tyler. So those was the only two things, but I'm like, that would have at least gotten a demonetization, not a this goes against community guidelines and has been taken down. And YouTube neglected to say in the email why it was taken down, other than community guidelines, but it didn't say why it went against community guidelines. So, of course, I made the appeal, and I specified that you guys didn't tell me what was against community guidelines, etc. And then I waited. And basically it was about 24 hours. My video was back. And I looked at their email that said my video got reinstated, and again failed to say why it went against community guidelines in the first place. Obviously it was probably a bot that did this, but that's just, if you guys are using bots for all this crap, like, come on. And you know how I know? Let me look at this, okay? We'll go to up here, right? My second Far Cry 4 stream. Okay, copyright claim. You wanna know why? Because of 1-ish minute of song. 1 minute. Here, watch. This is the copyrighted content in this video. This piece of music. Now you tell me why they copyright a minute. Again, this doesn't matter to me. I don't make enough money to do YouTube. I don't make money from YouTube, period. But my third part from last night, again, this was even less. 43.13 to 43.18. Again, it's that same thing. Let me go down to part 4 from Far Cry 3. This had about a minute of this song, probably on the car radio. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous and it's silly. You know, and I watched one of the YouTubers I like, Rick Beato. He does, you know, music-related content on YouTube, and he made a video about how he played 9 seconds of the song, and it got his video blocked in certain countries. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. It's at 9 seconds. So, yeah, YouTube and your bots are getting a little out of hand when it comes to the kind of crap that you're letting these companies claim. You know, to me, this is a part of the game. You shouldn't be able to claim something that's a part of the game, because the developers had to pay AWOL Digital Limited or whatever, Cutting Edge CEG, whoever it is. They had to pay them to do these things. So it's like, it should be fair use in a game stream. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.